You met her. Conversation was fire. She was laughing, touching your arm, gave you her number without you even having to ask twice. You're thinking, bro, I got this. Then you pick up your phone and you ruin it. Not because you're a bad guy, not because she wasn't interested, but because most guys have never been taught how to text, and they're out here making the same 5 mistakes on repeat, wondering why she suddenly went cold. Today, we're fixing that. I'm breaking down the 7 texting mistakes that kill attraction before you even get a chance to take her out, and exactly what to do instead. Mistake 1. Texting her a novel when she sends a sentence. She sends, haha, yeah, that's crazy. 2 words, casual energy. You send back 4 paragraphs about your day, your plans for the weekend, a question, a follow-up question, and a meme. Bro, read the room. When you over-text, you're not showing interest. You're showing anxiety. Psychologically, it signals that you have nothing else going on and that her reply is the highlight of your day. That's not attractive. That's pressure. Weak. She texts, just got home, tired, lol. You reply, oh, long day? What happened? You work today? I was thinking about you, actually. We should hang soon. What's your schedule like this week? Strong. She texts, just got home, tired, lol. You reply, rest up. We're still on for Thursday. Short, confident, moves things forward. Mistake 2. Double and triple texting like you're panicking. She hasn't replied in 2 hours, so you send a follow-up. Then a lol, just kidding, to soften it. Then a meme to seem casual. Then a you good? My guy, you just sent 4 texts with 0 response. That's not persistence. That's desperation with a Wi-Fi connection. Here's the psychology. Chasing behavior triggers the exact opposite of what you want. It lowers your perceived value and raises hers. You're training her unconsciously to see you as someone who needs her attention, not someone worth giving attention to. Weak? Hey. 2 hours later? Lol, you busy? 1 hour later? Guess so. Just checking in. Strong? Send your text. Leave it. If she's interested, she'll respond. If she doesn't, you've got other things going on. Mistake 3. Good morning texts every single day. I know, it sounds sweet, but hear me out. Sending good morning beautiful every day to a girl you've been on 2 dates with, or haven't even met yet, is a fast track to the friend zone express. You become predictable, routine, safe, and safe doesn't make her heart race. Attraction thrives on a little uncertainty. When you're always available, always consistent, always there, you remove the tension. And tension is what keeps her thinking about you between conversations. Weak. Every morning, 8 a.m., good morning, hope your day is amazing, for 2 weeks straight. Strong. Text her when you actually have something worth saying. Send a morning randomly on a Tuesday after a great conversation the night before. Make it mean something, because it's not automatic. Scarcity creates value, even in your texts. Mistake number 4. Texting to check in with no purpose. Hey, texts. What's up, texts? How's your day going, texts? Low-effort openers that put all the work on her to carry the conversation. Tell me if this is you. You open her chat, stare at the screen for 3 minutes, and type, hey, because you don't know what else to say, but you want to stay on her radar. Here's the thing. She can feel that energy. It reads as boring. It reads as needy. And it puts her in the position of doing all the emotional labor. Weak. Hey, what you up to? Cool. Conversation dies. Strong? Okay, I need your honest opinion. Thing related to something she mentioned before. Or, just saw something that reminded me of what you said about. Topic. You were right. Lead with value. Lead with personality. Give her something to actually respond to. Mistake 5. Trying to build a full relationship over text. Some guys think the goal is to have the deepest, most meaningful conversations over text before they even meet. Like they need to earn the date through enough emotional investment via iMessage. No. The goal of texting is simple. Get to the date. That's it. Texting is a logistical tool with a little personality sprinkled in. It's not the relationship itself. When you dump your life story, your childhood, your goals, and your feelings into a text thread, you've already spent all your chips before you sat down at the table. Weak? Hour-long text conversations every night about deep topics, future plans, exes, childhood memories, never actually making plans to meet. Strong? Keep it light, fun, a little flirty. When she says something interesting, reply with, "That's a whole conversation. You free Thursday?" Pull it into real life. That's where attraction actually builds. Save the depth for in-person. Text to connect, meet to build. Mistake 6. Sending the thirsty compliment too early. "You're so beautiful. I can't stop thinking about you. Honestly, you're perfect." Look, compliments aren't bad, but timing and context matter everything. Sending heavy emotional compliments before you've even met or early in a text thread is the equivalent of showing all your cards on the first hand. Psychologically, it creates an imbalance. She hasn't done anything to earn that level of your admiration yet. And when you give it away for free, she starts wondering, does he say this to everyone? Does he actually mean it? It lowers the value of the compliment and, by extension, your own value. Weak. Second day of texting? "Honestly, I can't stop thinking about how beautiful you are. I'm really feeling you." Strong. 2 dates in, after a great moment? I'm not gonna. Mistake 7. Letting the conversation die and never resetting. This one's subtle, but it kills more potential than anything else on this list. You had a great conversation. Then it fizzled. You don't know why. A week passes. You feel awkward reaching back out, so you just don't. And that's how a girl who was genuinely interested slowly forgets about you. Not because she stopped liking you, but because you let momentum die and were too in your head to restart it. Conversations lose energy. That's normal. But the move isn't to disappear, it's to reset. Weak. Conversation ends on a lol yeah. You never text again because it feels weird to reach out. You two just fade. Strong. A week later. Random thought, you ever been to place? Taking you there if the answer is no. Clean reset. New energy, no awkwardness acknowledged, just forward motion. Confidence is picking back up like no time passed. Do that. All right, that's 7 texting mistakes, and every single one of them is fixable today. You don't need a new personality. You just need better habits. Real question for the comments. Which one of these have you been guilty of? No judgment, we've all been there. Drop it below, let's talk about it. If this hit different, hit like and subscribe. We drop new videos every week on stuff your boys don't talk about, but probably should. And next week, we're getting into why being too nice too soon is quietly destroying your chances, and what actual genuine confidence looks like versus what most guys think it looks like. Stay sharp, we're just getting started.